stay in the car. I'm just gonna kite him in. In the car. It's safer. Do you know what I mean? They're everywhere.
Oh, you're just trying to bait them all in.
Yes, sir. The ultimate zombie killer. Another reason why cars dominate. Dude, how many zombies did we just kill?
Carnage.
There's gonna be a ton of food on that shit. Look at that sexy little bitch. If shit gets crazy, just jump on the top of the car. And the zombies can't get you, and we can shoot them down if we want. Just make sure we're not hitting the cars. We'll be all set. Oh, I took it off our car. Man, I'm stupid. Cheeseburger. Get them dually cars, boy. Them dually cars, boy. Alright, quickly, as we did just shoot around, or I did in the air, so I want to make sure that we don't get caught up in this hot, smoky shit. Oh, come on, get into the inventory. Just call it contact, whether it's a zombie or not, I guess. We'll take it from there. Thankfully, in 102, I think there's a oil glitch where we don't have to use oil at all, which is, I'll take it. Says you should really rework those zombie car collisions. Yeah, Bohemian.
Will do.
Is this gasoline? Gasoline. And the oil tank is right there. Oil. The gasoline tank. He did the Superman. Does this damage the car, bro? Thankfully, no. We're gonna leave like a fourth or a third left, and then we're gonna be good to go. I have to be careful about entering cars sometimes when they're not fully loaded. At least the Olgas. The Olgas are acting like that right now. I know we've got another, yeah, we do. Radiator. If you can swing it, you always want to carry another radiator, because if you hit something with the nose of the car, it's going to damage the radiator first. And also make sure that when you're filling up the radiator with water, that you don't take it back out, because you'll have to refill it again. Cars are ridiculously awesome. Yes, they take a ton of work to put together, but holy crap, each one holds 300. If you can find a great place off the beaten path to hide them, think about how fast you can get to the airfield. Think about how fast you can get back from the airfield. Tizzy, anywhere you want to loot, off the map, off the beaten path, you name it, it's happening. Also, I'm a big fan of attaching the extra tire slot there when you can, as that basically frees up another 36 slots for that ass. I think once we've got, normally stick the oil in right here. And, did we fill this one all the way up? I think we did. Yeah. I think I have a protective case that has a rest. I'm a big fan of taking sea chests and loading them into the car, because then you can kind of fan out and then use, like in this case, I originally started with 2 sea chests in the trunk. And then when we got more loot, I took a sea chest out, put its contents into the trunk, and now I have an additional 100 that I can hold in my hands, because you can also drive with it regardless. The real question is, where did I stick protective case? I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, there they are. Protective cases you can bury. There it is. I do like to waterproof the battery whenever I can. I don't think it really wildly affects the car now, but I would know it will in the future. So I might as well get used to it. Alright, so one thing you want to do is when you're coming through this list, you want to make sure you're not accidentally hitting this too quickly, and then you pop it out. No bueno. It's not good. Alright, we'll stick this in here. We can stick a few other things in the other trunk because I am loaded to the gills. Not in a good way. If you notice, anything with a marlin bag, because you can bury it. In a pinch, if you can't carry all the stuff with you, not only mark down where you want to drop it, on what server, take a picture, and note the server number as well. Comes in handy. Containers inside of containers equals more space in general. I think... yeah, we're good. We can hightail it out of here. Now we just need to plot a course to get the fuck out. Just watch the revs, and we'll be good. If we find any other goodies, let me plot a course here. This is best place to find sea chests. Best place to find sea chests? That's a great question. Okay, so Cherno is F1, E1, E2, and a little bit of F2. The cargo area is E1 and a little bit of E2. You know what? Because it comes right out to the shore, and it's the cargo crates. And you're not going to get them every time, but damn it, when you do, they are worth it. It's 100 slots that you can carry in your hands, and more importantly, you can bury it. So a shovel is your very, very best friend. So always having a card kit on a main character, have it buried somewhere, or have it on your alts, or all of them. That is always ideal. You want to make sure the trunk has got some car pieces. Whenever you find an added tire, you want to lock it down. And in 102 for the Xbox, the tire repair kit is also functioning. So if you've got a somewhat damaged tire that will affect your ability to move, it should speed you back up once you do repair it. So I think the tire repair kit is about 6 slots now in 102. Let me just peruse our general direction here. I think I know where we're going now. Oh, it's going to be wild. Alright, let's do it. Convoy. And honestly, if you're talking about hiding the vehicle, I want to say the bright white windows is probably the biggest thing that's going to give you away. So you either want to bury it somewhere, make sure it's not showing. In some cases, you can shoot out the windows. Sometimes I shoot out the side windows. But the best way to do it is to put up a car tent with camo on it. As long as you put it in a good place that's not high traffic, it'll virtually disappear. That's essentially how you make the sedan disappear, because it is bright silvery white. You can find them... I found them in elsewhere, but mostly you find them in crates. And the crates are typically on the shoreline. Now you do see them inland, but they're in large quantities by the shore. So if you want a better probability, so like if it has a 0.1 or a 0.5 drop rate, the more you're hitting in the drop, you know, that goes up for you. So I think in 102, depending on what Xbox you have, for the most part, keeping it around gear 1 until you understand where the load points are at for your particular box is probably best. Because the worst thing in the world is when your client can't catch up. You're going straight, so the game's like, okay, keep calculating, drive straight. And you can't put input in, so the car is just barreling down the road, and if there's a turn, all you're going to do is go full speed into the tree because you can't put input into your client. So once you kind of find out where those lag points are at on the board, it's going to help out quite a bit. So I hope we're going the right way. I'm not really sure if we are, to be perfectly honest. Oh, wait. Are we passing... I feel like, are we passing the right area? I think we gotta hop over one. Alright, very carefully let's navigate to the, watch for fences and poles and such. Typically, for a car strategy, you don't want to just have one. You want to get the second one and have them spaced out. Ideally, you want to have them on different servers and have like a backout strategy if things get made as quickly as possible. Get really cautious with your first car, and then you can do more dangerous things like run down the runway at Northwest Airfield and loot, which is super crazy, or even race other people down the runway. Just remember, the ATA tires are like the hardest thing to get because they spawn in occasionally, and nobody wants to carry them. There's a break in the fence right here. Kind of the rundown of the vehicle. I know we're on stream. This will most likely be a video later. I kind of turned into a helpy helpertons. So again, if you're watching this as a video later, be sure to drop a like if it helped out, and check out that highlights playlist. Oh my goodness, this was close. This is probably a bad idea. Really ease into that. We do post on the a DayZ video into the highlights. DayZ highlights playlist. Wow, why do I have a hard time? I really need to rename that. The DayZ highlights playlist. We post there daily. Good work, Otto. Nice. So be sure to check that out. Am I even going the right way? Probably not. We need to go backwards. Let's give it the best J-turn we got. Yeah, since we've got the audio glitch, it's really hard to get that audio feedback when you've over rev the engine. At least we have the red line, so it's nice. So yes, if you're new to the channel, consider dropping a subscribe. Turn on notifications if you want to get notifications for videos like this and streams like this. And turn on the notifications bell if you want to get all of those notifications. We do have an active community on Discord for all the various games that we do. We do everything from the PC to the console. We're mostly focused on open world survival, but we sprinkle in a few other things. So yeah, thanks for watching the video. And if you're on the stream, we're just going to keep pushing it. Let's do